Hello. Yes, it's me, Don Britton again, and yes, it's my Mondeo. And what's this? Very unusually, it's an original Ford part, and it's the fuel filter. What I hope to show you is how to change the fuel filter in your Mondeo, and it doesn't look so bad. I've already jacked it up. Basically, it's sort of here. Let me see if I can show you. There it is. And the trouble is, it's on a plate. And the plate is screwed on with some two bolts like that. Can you see the other one? I don't know. So it looks like you have to undo those and then take the whole thing off, because it's held on with this piece is held on with a screw, which looks like it's screwed in from the underside. So first thing is to get those two bolts out and then have a look. Okay, it turns out it's an 8mm. So I'm going to take those out. There's one there, and then there's one at the top. So I'd undo those and then drop the plate down, see what it looks like. Okay, I've undone the two, and you can see it's loose now. But you still can't quite see behind. There's the fixing that holds the strap on, which you need to loosen so that you can push this out. So I'm going to have to take the plastic connectors off and basically just squeeze these in and they should come off. Let's have a look. Okay, I've pushed it in. You push the two white pieces in and it pushes off. Everybody tells you it's under pressure and you need to pressurize it, but as you can see, nothing's coming out. So I'm going to do the same on the bottom one. And so you push those two white pieces in and then it goes out backwards and then it just comes off. It's very straightforward. As you can see, a small bit of fuel came out, but nothing, and basically it's what's in the filter. Right, I've drained all the fuel out of the filter. And this is what it looks like. Also, you can't change it. It's got a lip on this side, so it's got to come out that way. Pay attention to which way the arrow is facing. And then how you undo it is this screw here. Obviously you have to undo it from this side. So I'm going to undo that and then take this off. Turns out this is a 7mm. Right, it's under some tension, so when you've undone it, it springs open. And you can see the arrow's facing this way. So I need to get the new one. Here's the new one, original Ford, lovely. You see the original ones don't have the lip on it either, so it could slip in either way. But anyway, we're going to put it in, same as the other one, that way. When you push the new one in, you see there's a stop here. And that's where you want to take it to. See? And then put the screw back in. There it is. Screws back in. It's a bit of a faff because this is under tension. But anyway, it's in. There's the old one. So now it's just a matter of putting this back in reverse of how you took it off. Okay, I've put the first one on. You just push it all the way up so it goes past the barb there, and then you push the white piece in. It just pushes in and it grips on. That's all it is. Like I say, that one's on already, you can see. It's just pushed in. As long as it's past the barb all the way up, it's fine. Here it is pushed on without the white bit pushed in. Let's see, push the white bit in and that's it, it's on. Okay, it can't come off, that's it. And now just put the bolts back on. It's on. Okay, I'm going to start it up and see if there's any leaks. All right, it might take a few seconds to start out, obviously, because there's no fuel. Let's have a look. My car is always a bit lazy at the beginning, so let's try it. And of course, I appreciate, a lot of people are not going to agree with me about the pressure. I didn't have to release the pressure on this because the car hasn't been running a few days, so there is no pressure. If you want to release the pressure and disconnect your battery and do all these other things, of course feel free to do so, and it's probably the safest thing to do. But I've done this a few times in the past, quite a few, and I've never had any issues doing what I've just done. Again, it's up to you, you decide. But it only takes a few minutes and it's done. So now I'm just going to go underneath, see if it's leaking. Let's have a look. Car's running. Everything's on. Now it is under pressure because the engine's running, okay? But it wasn't before. Don't care what anyone says, it wasn't under any pressure. When I took it off, it came off easily, and the only fuel that came out was what was in the original filter. Anyway, now you know how to change the fuel filter in your Mondeo Mark III, specifically if it's an estate car. If you thought this was useful and enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, and you can look at me on my Instagram account, which is the youngest teenager in town. Sorry, wrong. The_oldest_ teenager_ in_ town. Told you I was old.